Hello, warriors. Day 34 of our training together. Maybe feeling strong and balanced. Come to your comfortable seated posture, sitting cross legged or kneeling. Deep inhale opens your chest. Long exhale allows your shoulders to release. And just notice where you are today, in this moment, with this breath. As you inhale, gently reach your arms up, looking up, nice and tall. Navel moves in, and you're going to bend your left elbow and move your left hand down between both shoulder blades. You're opening up through your right tricep, inhaling. And you can do a small, gentle arch of your chest up towards the ceiling, inhaling. And then exhale, release. Inhaling, looking up, long spine, get tall. And then bend your right elbow and press your right hand in between your shoulder blades. Inhaling, open your chest up towards the ceiling, a gentle bend here of your upper back. And exhale, release. This time you're going to hold your elbows, roll your shoulders back. Inhaling, open your chest up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release. And then come into a child's pose, wide legged. So your knees are on the outer edges of the mat. You're going to let your torso release between your knees and reach your fingers forward, trying to lengthen up through your spine, inhaling deeply here. And then exhale, slowly come into a kneel, normal kneel, inhaling, reaching your arms up. And exhale, bring your hands behind you, opening up your chest. And then we're going to come back into a child's pose this time with your knees together. Reach your hands forward, releasing your neck. Deep breath in. And then you're going to walk your fingertips over towards the right. So you're turning this into a child's pose with the left extension. Inhaling. Try to keep both sitting bones pressing into the heels. And on your next inhale, come back to center. And then gently walk your fingers over to the left and let your head reach over your left thigh, keeping both your left and right sitting bones pressing down towards your heels. Opening up to the right side body here. And then come back to center. And you're going to keep staying in a kneeling position. This time you're going to bring your hands into a triangle. So you have your arms like this, pressing into each other, still kneeling. And from here, press into the length of your forearms. Your hands are clasped. And you keep all that strength moving down the length of your forearms. You're going to tuck your toes and gently come to a downward facing dog. Adjust the length of your downward facing dog here. Let your heels reach down. Your navel is moving in towards your spine. Deep breath in here. Just hold gently. And then come back down onto your knees. Child's pose. And then again, inhaling, pressing into your forearms. Downward facing dog. And then you're going to gently, keeping your hips high, gently bring your chin over your fingers. And press back into a dolphin downward facing dog. Again, as you exhale, bring your chin over your fingers And then press down through your forearms. You're really pressing down into your forearms to reach your hips back up high. And one more time, pressing your chin over your knuckles. And now your hips can be quite low. Bring your navel in towards your spine here. Reach your heels back. And the top of your head is moving forward over the front edge of your mat here. Deep breath in. Your legs are engaged. And then gently release yourself back into the child's pose. Inhaling and exhaling, coming into all fours. And now your standard downward facing dog. Hips are high, pressing into the knuckles of your index fingers especially, so that your hands, your arms are engaged and supporting here. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, gently bring your right foot between both hands. And if you'd like, let's make this comfortable, why not? Bring your left knee onto a blanket. And your hands opening, helping you to open up through your chest. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, press into your right thigh here near your right knee and press. Release both arms up, looking up and long, and then exhale. Bring your hands behind you, clasp your hands, and roll your arms back so your clasped hands are reaching down the length of your left thigh, left leg, pressing your chest up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in here. And as you exhale, release. Bring your hands back on the mat. Tuck your back toes, straighten up through your right leg, releasing your head towards your knee. And then bend. You're going to come back into a plank pose here. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Downward facing dog. And this time bring your left foot between both hands. And you can put, if you don't need the blanket, you don't have to take it. It just makes it a little more comfortable. Right knee now is on the mat. Deep breath in and try to press into your fingertips to open up through your chest. And then as you inhale, bring your both arms up to frame your ears. Inhaling, looking up, opening your chest. And gently exhale, clasp your hands behind you and open your chest up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in here. And exhale. Release. Bring both hands back down. Move the blanket out to the side if you were using it. Pressing back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling here into plank. Coming back onto your knees. And clasping your hands again for our dolphin plank. So you're pressing into your forearms. Your heels are reaching back. Your navel's moving in. Quadriceps are engaging. Glutes are wrapping in towards each other, towards the sacrum. Your legs are strong here. Deep breath in. Anytime you need to come onto your knees, do. And if you have it, then just enjoy the full dolphin here. Deep breath in as you press through your elbows, hips come high. And then exhale, chin over your knuckles. And then knees back down. And version of child's pose. Inhaling deeply. And then exhaling. Again, hands clasped. Top of your head is going to be in the space next to your hands. And you're just going to come into your downward facing dog here. Pressing in through the forearms. The area near your elbows is what's going to be taking most of the weight here. You're also pressing into the fingers of your clasped hands, and your elbows are moving in towards each other, and you just start walking your toes towards each other. You can even bend your knees. You're going to bring one foot up and then the other, taking your time. There's very little weight that passes down through your head. There's some, but most of the weight is distributing down through your forearms. That is what will protect your cervical spine. And just keep doing that. Just enjoy this inversion. Your torso should be perpendicular to the floor here. So just keep walking your feet until your thighs are touching your rib cage and you're truly perpendicular. Now, this is only the next stage. This is only when you feel like you can lift your toes off of the mat. Otherwise, keep them here. You must keep your control in this posture. So if you feel like you can do this and there's not extra pressure going down through your head now, then you can. Your arms are still engaged, your elbows are still moving in towards each other. And it's only at this gentle last final lift that happens as if an exhale that your feet come up. And you just breathe here. Gently pressing through your elbows and your hands. Very little weight is going down through your head, almost none. And then to come out, you gently bend your knees, lightly bring your toes back down. And here, you open out your knees again, pressing your chest onto the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly coming back into it, downward facing dog. And then inhaling back onto your knees, coming to sit in Baddha Konasana with your feet together, rolling your shoulders back. Reach your arms up, look up long, and then as you exhale, place your hands behind you, opening up through your chest. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, release forward towards your toes, soft, and coming back to the seated posture. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely, and then bring your hands in front of your heart and closing the practice. I wish you well. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.